Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter. Today we are playing Hotel Architect. I am wanting to get these, I'm going to get this bit finished being built. Just got a few more left here. And then I want to deck this place out with, send them away. I'm going to send this as a place for that. It's going to be for backpackers, so I can get a ton of stuff. We do have this restaurant that I'm hoping will actually be utilized a little bit more. This, we've got where we're able to get the business, no problem. Brat, we are just waiting on a yeah, we are just waiting on a critic to give us our 4th star so that we can attract a brat. So I'm going to, there's our fire pit. I am going to let this run for a bit, which will do a couple things. One, I'm going to wait till we get either the 4th star or I have significant income that I can go in and build a ton of backpacker rooms so that we can get this 30, so I can get the fairy lights and the sofa as well. And then we also need to be able to upgrade. Okay, there's our 30 research upgrades. We got a fancy dining room table. All right, so I'm going to let this run for a bit and I'll be back when we get a critic that will run 4 stars. Well, that took less time than I thought it was going to. All right, so then we have our neon sign. We also have an espresso. So we did get 4 stars. We do need to increase the seating around the area. Which we can do that with simply just going through and honestly just deleting anything that is existing. We'll delete all of those. These are some chairs. We'll just delete those as well. We don't have anything like that. Okay, so we're going to call our 2-man crew. Seating. Yeah, staff's just gonna suck it up. There's that. We're gonna have seating up there, and then I think that's it. Now, what I'm going to need to do is I am going to need to keep this. We can do a little doorway right there. I don't know what I want to do that with, but what I do know is that I would like I need to build up some capital. Or can we get the entire thing up? No, we cannot. We can do that, and we'll get that as well. Let's also go ahead and add some material sites. We're gonna get the 6-person crew. They're gonna go through, and as soon as they can get that in, we will be able to start building. We'll be able to start building some backpacker rooms. And there. And there. Alright, I'm going to send them home. I'm going to let it run for a little bit so I can build up some capital. And then I'm going to build this out with... try to get 20 rooms out of this. And we will be back.
Hooray! You have completed the main objectives in this scenario. Hats off to you. You can now choose to stay and further improve your hotel, potentially unlocking more rewards, or set off to tackle new challenges elsewhere.
We're going to continue. Yay! So we have achieved all of our... What is your problem?
Sega.
All right. So... yeah, we have that. We have almost 100,000. So what I would like to do is we're going to move all this over here. We're fixing to have a huge as much as I would love to have as much as I'd love to have an elevator, the only place I could see that I could do it, if I'm going to put it in, now is honestly the time to do it. So it's going to mean that I am going to have to I'll just move some stuff over here. And then this is gonna have to go, we can put that like right there. That's fine. Yeah, because we've got to have it, it's gonna have to be like right here. Actually, let's do that. Okay, let's try this. Can we do this? Put it right there. Okay, right there. Okay, up. Can we actually have it be like so? We'll put it right there. Okay, I think they have to go the same route, the same direction then. And last one. Like that. Is that good? We good? Or you know what? You know, let's try it. Let's try it. It's still in the same footprint. I think the issue is that they need to be installed. Okay, come on guys, let's double time it. Hold on, let's... Up, I want... that, and then here we're gonna do, because we don't want... to have that, and then we do... There it is. I want a second dartboard then right there. Okay. And that's good because this will give us an opportunity to right here have some vending machines. I would also like to do... Okay, so I need to set 20 rooms in here. Apologize if there's a little clicking that I have not caught in edit. That's because I have a bit of a cough, and so I'm, rather than coughing where my mic would pick that up, I'm actually I'm muting my mic. Okay, so if we do that, could be 1, that's 2. That's what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I need to fit 20 rooms up here. That's 10. You know what? I just realized if instead of this, I did the room like this. I can have... There. So that's 4. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. Nine. Ten. $12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 'Hold on. Let's do really quickly. Let's do proof of concept if I can do a room like this. Okay, so this is going to be cheapo. We do that. We need... But then we also have to have a... temperature. Can we get a radiator in here? Because otherwise they're going to be cold and then they're not going to want to stay. No stars? How did we get no stars? No. Okay, so we have to have... All right, so we have to have... We just point blank, we have to have the space. Okay, so let's look at... Let me remove this one. All right. I have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Hold on. I need to actually draw lines. 15. 16. 17. Oh, hold on. $18. All right, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. $20. Okay. Now these have got to be out of the rooms. There. Now this is a horrible setup. I feel like I'm playing a Pac-Man maze. Okay. That goes there. This one. Yeah, we're just gonna have to put these in the hall. They're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Doors. We'll put a door here. Here. Actually, hold on. Door. Shoot. No, I've got this one that is... Okay, so what we can do is, yeah, we're going to take this room out. And... four... 5. Hold on, no, we can do... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... 19. $20. Doors. Okay. This door could go here, here. Just put that one right there. This one can go right there. Okay, let's see if we can get bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, if I honestly... You know, if I didn't have the elevator on this level, I think it would be easier to get to, but I think I do want to keep the elevator. Or at least try to. Okay, bed's gonna be the biggest part. There we go. And then we need... Yeah, we'll do that. Trying to make sure that we can get... Because we've got to get a heater into all these rooms, too. Okay, so that's... Oh no, hold on. We don't have one for this room. Or this room. Because here's the crazy thing about this. This is all going to get ripped out. Hold on. This one... We're gonna remove that door, and this one has to go here. Okay, now we do temperature. We're gonna get a radiator. Couple more. Why can't I though? Temperature. Oh, because the walls aren't built. That's why. Okay. Yeah, this is all going to get ripped out. I'm probably going to end up doing this. I could see maybe having more like 10 or 20. Not 10 or 20 rooms. Maybe like 10 rooms. Let's do the big ones. And then we just need to get to where we can have the radiators put in as soon as these walls are built. I have no idea, like, if this room is even possible. But we shall see. Yep, well, we got several. Well, yep, this room can be occupied. This room, not so much. I'm saying that they cannot access that bed. There is no other. What if we move it this way? Okay, what if we move it this way? And then we'll put the heater like over here or something. Are we good? There's 20 occupied bedrooms at the same time. 30 should be just around the corner. Let's go ahead and speed that up. One point earned. Why is the critic just... I just want the 30% occupancy, and then I will tear all this out and I'll actually put this in for real. What accident occurred? Okay. Which of the bedrooms is not occupied? Because 2 of them aren't occupied. We can give a 50% discount on this one and give 50% discount on this one if you'll just occupy it. 75%? The one night offer. Yeah, I just need that 30 occupied. Oh, hold on. Let's do that and that need to go. And we can get rid of that one. And that one. And that one. There you go. $30 out of 30 bedrooms. There we go. 30 occupied bedrooms at the same time. Fantastic. Now we just need to work on getting the Brat review score up to 80% and the $1 million in cash with 5-star hotel. Okay. I think. Oh, this one's cold. This one didn't. I never got the heat upgrade. So we'll have that one. And then what we can do is I'm gonna actually delete all these interior rooms. Just have to be careful not to go over. Okay, there's that. I swear, every time I hear that, it sounds like the music intro from The Click. All right, we do that and that one. Because we're going to be deleting zones. Hold on. Delete zones. Right there. And then we can delete objects. We're going to delete all these heaters. Yeah, they are just not having any of this. I don't know what its deal is. Okay, we're going to then call in the big boys, and they're just going to come in to demo everything. Now, I liked this bed over here, this room over here. And once I get everything here, I'll show you what I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to get I'm going to do a presidential suite as well in this one. It'll be up here. It'll be a penthouse suite. But I want to make sure I get rid of everything first. Give my cleaners a chance to remove everything. Let's do that. There we go. That is like absolutely disgusting. All right. Yeah, we're down to 1 star. Let's go in. So let's do that, and then we'll have just like so. There. So here is a self-contained this will be the restroom right here. We can do zones, bathroom. Or sorry, bedroom and bathroom right there. We're gonna have to do like so. And I have this paused just mostly so that I can access this. We're going to put that, and then we'll do oh, they need to build those walls first. We can put this one in though. Yeah, we still got them. So this one won't take that long. There we go. And then here we're gonna do a shower, toilet. We'll have we'll have 1 sink. It's only 4. Hold on. It's just a small little thing. We'll do, hold on, there. A towel holder. No, I'm fine with that. Let's do this is what I was looking for. There we go. And then we're gonna do a radiator. Okay, so that is this room right here. We do need to do some floor. I'll call them back when we get to that point. Let's go recent over here. Do we have for other wood? I think this is the... Yeah, we'll do all of that. We'll just go ahead and add that in there. I don't know what I want to do that one for. We'll have there. I mean, this is going to be a ton of space, but... or a ton of changes, but... that gives a small pathway there, and then we can have some food. We'll have vending machines, hot chocolate, protein just in case you want that, and a coffee machine. We'll do those right there. And I think that's it for there. This will just probably be an extra wide hall. All right, and then let's go in and we're gonna build 2 rooms. Wish we could do it where it was diagonal, but that's okay. Hold on, let's see. That is 8, right? No, 1 is... So that is 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4. So we could have 1 here. Goes down 4. And then have that. I think we'll do opposite. So we will have it. I don't mean to do that. We'll do... Well, you know what? Let's just... Hold on. That is... Not that one. This one. Needs to be a minimum of 30. So yeah. We could do a 1, 2, 1, 2, hold on. Four. That's 4, 8. That would be a minimum. We could actually... There's our 4-star. We're gonna go back up. That's 32. And that's 5 by 1, 2. Actually go back in 1 further. We'll do our, you know what? We'll do this. We'll have a nice door here and here. Here and here. Zone. Bathroom. And bedroom. Hold on, do we have... There. Now we do. Okay, let's look and see. We're gonna do 1. Okay, let's call a 6-person crew in. I need some of this. I need some of these walls installed. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's pause. Okay, we can put that there. We can... Well, then we got space. We can delete that. Where's the long one? There it is. That can go there. This one goes right here. This one goes there. And yeah, that would actually be like a wall. Okay, so then we can come over here. Same thing. We have... What are we doing? We're doing the luxury bath right there. That one. There with the... There we are. Gold-plated toilet right there. Right there. I don't think... You know what? We could do a laundry basket. Okay, let's have this one. Hold on. Windows. I want some really nice windows. Put some windows here. And we'll put window right. Oh, cause oh yeah. Okay, that's fair. I get that. Okay. We're gonna have luxurious bedding right there. And we'll put one right there. Got some extra seating options. We'll have a couch right there. Okay. Wardrobe. Right there. And tables. Right there. We have a mini bar that they can have access to. And a safe. That's... We'll put right there. Ooh, yes, the vanity. $85-inch TV. Yes. Can't quite afford the Mona Lisa. But they can get a chair and a seat. I'm impressed with how valued that one is. What else do we have? We can do, there's an entry table, bookshelf. In case they want to read something. We'll also give them a mirror. They have the option of having an air hockey table in their room. Okay, and then we can do a little bit there. Put some little lights up here. Oh, and then I wanted them to have put that right there. No, I wanted them to have, this is like as much as I can crowd this room. There it is. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Okay, we can put those down. What else? Where else can we put stuff? All right, I think that's gonna be it. I mean, that's a pretty decent chunk of change. Oh yeah, we're changing out all the floors. Wait, is this? What size did I get? No, we're gonna... I'm never gonna... This is never gonna work if... Or never... They're never gonna finish if I keep going that day. Yeah, because they've got to do all the floors. And we'll... There we go. And then we've got like a little bar back room back here. Make sure all the temperatures are right. You know what? I completely forgot. Heating. Oh no, wait. They've got the... not entertainment. Temperature. There you go. I mean, they've got the fireplaces in the actual room, so I'm not worried about the fireplaces. Let's also just go ahead and put a heater right there. Everything else good. We can put... Ooh, we can put two fireplaces right there. That should heat that place up fantastically. And yeah, we're good on heat. Got a couple more spaces here. Okay, that's good. Got one more on that floor, handful more on that floor, and basically all the stuff here. Yeah, this is just a matter of getting 5 hotel star, and $1 million. There's our 4th star. That bumped us up to 3 stars for the hotel. Yeah, this room is valued almost at 70,000. Are we good? Yeah, they are. That gives us 16 rooms. Too good for possibly the upper crust. And I believe this is the, yeah, we've got a little snow blower here. Let's look at this real quick. They are just cruising down, they go up, and then they come down. Did he just... Someone just went down that pipe. I don't know what that is. And then they go down more of the ski slope. Okay, let's speed it back up. We can probably, once we get to a decent... We have no debt. Once we get to a decent... I was like, actually, you know what? We could probably do... Where is it? Here? Yeah. Speedy builders. Increased staff limit. That candidate screening. Although I haven't really had to do a whole bunch of hiring. We'll do a 25% discount on these rooms. Item broke. What broke? Just the radiator. You know what? I can totally understand that. Let's do that. Let's bring in... There we go. You know, let's get a couple maintenance workers. So they can go through and be taking care of this stuff. Max power. Sounds good. And let's also get a couple cleaners. Hold on. Chef. can get Ruby rhubarb. And then let's get a couple more cleaners. Bobby sauce, or no, not that. Cleaners. Misty Mopwell, absolutely. Cleaners. Dan McWash. Yeah, let's get Dan McWash here. We did. So what I would like to see is if we had for trash, let's go ahead and get the, can we get the big one? Hold on. We might be able to, but we can't do it from, so if we do 1, 2, come here and we delete those. And then let's get the little 2-person. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to making tons of money. Yeah, so this is, we could do this. That gets us the $1 million in cash. Just go ahead and pay that off. I mean, I'm not gonna get it. I just need the 5 stars. And then all we've got left is to get the Brat review of 80%. Which they aren't too happy about. And it looks like most of it's coming down to cleaning or sleep quality. I think we haven't had any brats lately because we had a whole bunch of construction, so it went down. I'm gonna hire one more cleaner. Can I get someone that's got, hold on. This person has a mopping master, which is an amazing trait to have. But I also saw we had a sheet champion, sorry. And who is this? Mirror Venture, okay. Let's see, we've got... They're at the hotel. Enjoying a cup of coffee. Mary Ann Decessor. Something broke. Sauna heater. Okay, hold on. And we'll just replace it with a second one. All right, now what are you doing? So far, it seems they've got nothing but good things to say. In deep sleep. Where did... Oh, she's at the... There's... Oh, having the lobster bisque. and checking out. Can we get at least a 4-star? I would love a 5-star. About to leave the hotel. We already left the hotel. 5-star rating. That means that we went up to 4 stars. The gym is what looks like it's holding us back. So gym was up here. Let's look and see what we got for our gym. What? Okay, hold on. I don't think we need this wall. We can probably get rid of that plant. Actually, no, hold on. We're gonna keep... We'll keep the plant. Let's look and see what items... Something broke. Y'all... Okay, here. Let's just get the little 2-person crew. For temperature, we'll get that. I mean, I think the fire pit has to be outside. Let's do... I mean, this is like a really big couch too, so that's really cool. Let's see, where can we fit this? Can we fit this? Let's put that right there. Let's move this right there. Hold on, we've got... Put a nice chair there. Hold on, let's also... We're gonna get rid of those 2 chairs. One right there. Okay, I think if this is not... Sure, let's see, what else can we add in here? Oh, we could do a rowing machine. If we move this... Oh no, hold on, we can't do that. Let's see, we could move this over here. Put in a boxing right there. And that gets at least one of everything. We'll add a mirror. Okay, let's see how that goes. With our next critic, we're gonna do one more critic run. There we go. Daniel Harsh. Okay, I got good feelings because Daniel Harsh gave us a good review, helped us push over in Paris. So, counting on you, Daniel Harsh. Let's go. No matter what he says, what we're going to do is then we're going to go back to Gothenburg and we're going to try to get 5 stars in Gothenburg. Now that we've gone through and we've unlocked everything that we can, we'll go through and 5-star up everything else. And there is the 5th star. All right. So that's going to get us a bear rug. The restaurant is the only thing that really the restaurant bartender experience, that's going to go up anyway. food quality was the only thing that really I felt like really dinged us any. So not too bad. Let's go ahead and put this item down. We're gonna have, oh, hold on. Get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Add these items in. Come on. Get that one. And we'll add that. And we're gonna have our bearskin rug. You know what, let's go ahead and do a couple more things. Let's remove this TV. Entertainment. Let's get a bigger screen TV and let's do... Wait, put that right there. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then let's see if we can do... Oh, we can do that, and then... Actually, hold on. Change my mind on that. We can do that. And... There we go. It'd be nice if we could actually change the colors, but... It's fine. I think that might have been me. Nope, never mind. Alright. So this has been St. Anton. I believe the only thing we have left is we just need to improve our brat review, which one of the things that will help is if we can keep above a 4-star. So the fact that we don't have any more really big construction, that should help. In fact, yeah, I mean, brat review is already at 78%, so that should just be a matter of, honestly, because it went up from like 26 to 70 something, so what was it, 73, 74, 78. So it went from 26 to 78 pretty much overnight. So a few more things, really focus in and hone in on the brats, and I think we can get that score even higher. We'll come back to this one. We're going to go through, we're going to cycle back all through them again and clear up so that I can get any of these other items that are in here. And we'll be back. We're going to continue with Gothenburg. And then we'll cycle back around to Santorini, Paris. I will try to have an image on screen, if I remember, that shows some of the planned items that the devs have posted in the, or that Wired has posted in their Discord for hotel architects. So if you really want to keep up to date, I highly suggest joining their Discord because they have so much information that they post on there almost daily. Very interactive. Love their team. It's awesome. They're amazing. So, but with that, this has been Saint Anton. We will be back in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.